You may have heard of Meet Kevin, YouTuber by day and real estate investor by night. But you know how much he's worth? In this video, we'll finally be revealing the real name behind the moniker, his real net worth as of 2022, along with everything else you may need to know about the rising star. So, let's get started. So, who is Meet Kevin? Meet Kevin is the stage name for the American YouTuber and real estate broker whose real name is, drumroll, Kevin Paffrath. It may seem that this mogul is a natural-born YouTuber when it comes to videos, but you may be surprised to find that he wanted to be a cop while growing up in Florida. And imagine if he had followed his dream as a child, he may have been making a difference in the world, but he certainly wouldn't be as rich and powerful as real estate and YouTube made him today. Kevin's turning point in life came when he was still a teenager and found the love of his life, his future wife, Lauren. It seems Meet Kevin is not the only showrunner when it comes to his rapid success, but his wife, Lauren, too, has had a huge role to play in shaping Meet Kevin into what he is today. There is just so much to know about these two lovers, one doesn't know where to begin. At the time when they first met, Lauren was still living in California and was the daughter of a real estate couple. This was the first time Kevin came face to face with real estate brokers, and suffice to say, he took a lot of inspiration from them. It would seem that it was fate that brought these two together because Kevin quickly acquired a real estate license and came to understand the business better than most double his age did at that time. Wanting to start his business at 19, but not being able to do so because of his young age, Kevin and Lauren decided to invest in a rundown house and renew it. This was the first break in what seems like a huge wall that the two quickly constructed, and now the couple owns over 20 properties while many are still in the works. Up until now, his journey was as normal as any real estate broker could be. He had found a little bit of luck and had doubled his assets, gathering him a few buckets worth of money. But his story didn't end here. In fact, his story had merely started.
Relax, love. It's just the beginning.
When did he first rise to fame? It was Kevin's YouTube channel where he found his true calling. Having been exposed to the real estate world and all the wonders that it had to offer, Kevin felt that it was his duty to educate more people about the potential of his career. And here is where the YouTube channel came in. From the moment he started his YouTube journey to today, Kevin has earned over 1.84 million subscribers and has uploaded hundreds of videos on YouTube, as well as YouTube Shorts, giving people information about the stock market, the Federal Reserve, and the housing market. Meet Kevin's YouTube channel is a goldmine when it comes to money-making schemes and finding ways to make easy bucks in the day-to-day. And his videos have thousands of views from all kinds of viewers, whether they are teenagers or retired businessmen looking for more opportunities to invest. We believe this is the reason for his rapid success. Kevin's audience is not limited to just a small demographic, but it is rather an amalgamation of people from every facet of life who are still looking for an opportunity to make their life better. And of course, Kevin's wit and charm seem to help him a lot in retaining his viewer base over the long run, from making boomer dad jokes to being the first one to jump onto the slightest hint of a new trend. Kevin seems to know a lot about how the estate world works. So exactly how rich is this real estate mogul? Having witnessed his rapid success in only a few years and seeing his YouTube name bloom into what it is today, it won't be surprising to say that the YouTube mogul has millions of dollars of net worth. How many millions of dollars, you may ask? Well, according to the last estimate, Kevin's net worth is around $60 million today. Now, if you ask us, this is a huge jump from the $1,000 that he started with at the age of 17. What this tells us about the star is that he wasn't always rich and started with very humble beginnings. He even attended Buena High and Ventura College while working at Jamba Juice and Red Robin. Afterward, he went on to graduate from UCLA and thus began his journey on the road to Richville.
I am rich though, right?
All about his money streams and side hustles. Now let's talk a little bit about his money streams. Owing to his fame as a YouTuber, at first glance it may seem that YouTube may be his main source of income when it comes to his gigantic net worth, but that is certainly not the case. His real net worth, unsurprisingly, comes from his real estate investments. According to Financial, Kevin has sold over $60 million worth of real estate in the past 3 years alone, and we can only imagine what his returns were on that front. Apart from this, Kevin has also invested up to 7 figures in Fortune 500 company stocks such as Peloton, Shopify, Apple, Walmart, and Amazon. We don't know about you, but just hearing those famous names on the list made us go ka-ching in our minds. But the list doesn't end here. From YouTube, Kevin is estimated to earn about $150,000 per month, and this includes his promotions, affiliate marketing efforts, as well as collaborations. Next up, the sensational YouTuber has yet another side hustle, and this time it is purely academic. Having the energy and charisma of an ever-young mentor, Kevin sells courses on Teachable, which is a platform where entrepreneurs get paid to share their experiences with viewers. On this platform, Kevin is estimated to earn just over $330,000 per month, along with an additional $80,000 per month from affiliate programs. But wait, did you know that the YouTuber and real estate broker has also dabbled in politics? That's right.
God, I love politics.
In 2021, Kevin officially announced his candidacy as a Democrat in the 2021 California gubernatorial recall elections. Soon after, he beat 45 other candidates in the Survey USA poll and emerged victorious as the most likely to succeed the governor. Eventually, he finished second behind Larry Elder in the September 14th California elections. But although he lost, the fact that he ran for governor and even released a series of YouTube videos on the matter speaks volumes about the man's charisma and the entrepreneur mindset. But what about failures? When it comes to knowing how to make a buck, Kevin seems to have it all figured out, and his multitasking capabilities seem to be never-ending. But is his luck that good, or do his failures just never get documented? Well, although he has been pretty lucky so far, there have been a few failures down the line even for him. After all, not everyone's hustles can turn into gold. Every once in a while, we all run into dead ends. In 2017, Kevin added a construction arm to the PAFRATH organization, but soon after, he discovered that he had to do real-life business stuff like hire employees, work on typical real-world cost margins, as well as purchase materials to make this effort fly. Almost 18 months later, he dropped the idea and lost over $1 million in the process. But of course, he did not let one failure derail him from his mission to success and quickly moved on to other ventures which turned out to be more fruitful. Of course, like any other YouTuber, Kevin has also run into some YouTube controversies. He's known to have made a few videos a while back about his former mentor and real estate mogul, Grant Cardone. In the videos, he made fun of Cardone and even showed up at his office with flowers at one point as part of a joke. This ended badly for Kevin, as he was arrested and charged with trespassing, and he ultimately had to spend over $100,000 on the legal costs that followed. But that didn't seem to stop him in his tracks either. The whole thing blew over soon after, and Kevin went back to being a real estate sensation. Even after a few dents in his journey, Kevin kept on the grind. So what is his secret to his success? Now, many people may attribute his success to his parents-in-law, who were already in the running as real estate brokers and helped give him a head start on his career. But those who know Kevin know that he is very much a self-made man who started his empire more or less on his own. Kevin proved that a little help goes a long way when he took what his parents-in-law gave him and multiplied it into his current net worth. And that took time and effort. It is also a very well-known fact that Kevin is a workaholic. He gets up at about 5 a.m. daily to resume his workday and goes on to work till about 5 p.m. How does he do this? We still don't know. It seems the man has made a grind his entire life, and he seems to enjoy it as well. This does not mean, however, that work is the only thing that's important to Kevin, who has admitted openly that he loves spending time with his family and dedicates his evenings to their well-being. Another one of his big secrets is perhaps not that secret after all. It has to do with the real estate market. Now, everyone knows that the housing market is one of America's strongest markets that never seems to go into decline even when the economy is down in the dumps. Once you've made your name in the real estate market and deal with only properties that are on the more expensive side of the road, your revenues are pretty much stable. To put it simply, the real estate market is huge and works even more in your favor when you're practically famous, which is exactly what Kevin did with his real estate empire. Because we don't know about you, but if we had a few million, we would go to Kevin and ask him to set us up in a great location for a good deal. And one last secret of Kevin's before we go has to do with his savings philosophy. Both Lauren and Kevin seem to believe in the idea that savings accounts are to be kept on the shelf and never to be used. Instead, money should always be kept flowing from one deal to the next because they are both firm believers in investment and the fluidity of money. There's another tip for you folks. If you have money, keep it moving. And Kevin swears it'll find its way back to you manifolds. You just have to be smart with it. So, there you have it. The story of Meet Kevin and all that he is today. It's safe to say that Kevin is an all-rounder when it comes to working life and family life. And when it comes to his YouTube career, we sure have a lot to learn when it comes to hard work and perseverance. And that's all for today, folks. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And we'll see you next time with a fresh, never-heard-of-before story. Until then, bye.